Lewis Carroll, the author of Alice's Adventures in Wonderland and Through the Looking Glass, was actually a mathematics teacher. As a hobby, Carroll wrote stories that contain amusing examples of logic. His works reflect his passion for mathematics and can be wonderful interdisciplinary teaching tools. Consider this quote from a conversation which occurred during the Mad Hatter's Tea Party. "Then you should say what you mean," the March Hare went on. "I do," Alice hastily replied. "At least, I mean what I say, and that's the same thing, you know." "Not the same thing a bit," said the Hatter. "Why, you might as well say that I see what I eat is the same thing as I eat what I see." "You might as well just say," added the March Hare, "that I like what I get is the same thing as I get what I like." "You might as just well say," added the Dormouse, who seemed to be talking in his sleep, "that I breathe when I sleep is the same thing as I sleep when I breathe." "It's the same thing with you," said the Hatter, and here the conversation dropped, and the party sat silent for a minute. As a class, let's examine what the Dormouse says. Number 1, he says, "I breathe when I sleep." This can be translated to an if-then statement. If I sleep, then I breathe. So I breathe when I sleep is the same as if I sleep, then I breathe. Number 2, the reverse. I sleep when I breathe. This can be translated to the if-then statement. If I breathe, then I sleep. I sleep when I breathe is the same as if I breathe, then I sleep. Let's examine the statements of the March Hare and write them as if-then statements. The first thing he says is, "I like what I get." The second thing he says is, "I get what I like." Translate those to if-then statements. Pause the recording here, and then I will go over the translations. Okay, here are the translations. If I like it, then I get it. The second translation. If I get it, then I like it. So those are the two translations for what the March Hare says. You can see that they are very different. If I like something, then I get it. That makes sense. You're at a store, you like it, you see it, you want it, you get it. Now, does that happen with everything that you see that you like? Absolutely not, but it can happen. The second one, if I get it, then I like it. Well, I know a lot of things that I have to get that I don't actually like. So this is definitely a different statement than the one above it.